like to tell you a little bit today about C3 Defense Inc. We're a multifaceted security company that works on covering all of the assets that we can for our customers. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about C3D laminates and window films. What we're talking about today is a product that will help buy you time and help protect your assets that are protected by glass. In today's construction and architecture, more and more you're seeing the use of glass. Most high-rise buildings that are being built today, 80% of the exterior materials is glass. Many times this glass is only anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch thick. Not a whole lot of protection for what's inside the building. The laminates we're going to be talking about today are our SF12 series of laminates. It's a 12 mil polyester laminate that will help prevent against smash and grab robberies, will help protect you against hurricanes and dangerous storms, also will help with explosions, civil unrest, and again somebody who is trying to gain entry and trying to get in to get your assets. Some of the assets you might find protected by glass are your employees, your customers, your data, the actual retail products that you're selling, i.e. gun stores, jewelry stores, boutiques with expensive clothing. On a daily basis we see smash and grab robberies where people are in and out in less than 90 seconds to steal what's inside of your store and your retail establishment. What this laminate will do is it'll buy you time. When a burglar is looking at something at less than 90 seconds to be in and out, if he has a hard time getting in, he's more than likely going to move on to the next store that's easier to get in, to the next building that's easy to get in. In the case of hurricanes, when you're having trees, 2x4s, any kind of debris that's being thrown at 130, 140 miles an hour at your windows, that is most of the time what breaks the glass. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit a 1/4 inch piece of annealed glass that has been laminated with our SF12 film. I'm not going to hold up, I'm going to swing as hard as I can and show you the effects and how it prevents from people getting into your building. As you can see, the glass breaks, but entry is not gained. Even if your perpetrator were to continue smashing the glass and break through a small area of the laminate, they're not going to get into your building. Very hard for somebody that's 6 feet tall to get through a 2-inch tear. When somebody breaks your glass, or when a storm or an explosion happens, it shatters your glass into many small daggers, almost like little knives that fly through the air. Somewhere around 85% of all injuries in an explosion or storm comes from flying glass. Do you think now where you can see where a laminated piece of glass, where our product, our film is on this glass, is better than a piece that's not protected? C3D films will buy you time, will help protect the assets in your building. On glass that is above 3/8 of an inch, we have found that SF12 and SF15 can provide a level of bullet resistance to handgun calibers. What we're going to demonstrate today is a 1/2 inch piece of annealed glass with a layer of SF12 on the back. We're going to shoot it with first 12 gauge double-aught buckshot. That's 9 .32 caliber pellets hitting this at one time. When we're done with that, we're going to shoot it with a 9mm HK MP5 submachine gun. The calibers that we're shooting with are the most common calibers used by your average gangbanger and thug in the United States. 115 grain full metal jacket 9mm and 12 gauge double-aught buckshot. As you can see, the 12 gauge double-aught buck shattered the glass but did not penetrate the laminate. Now this is a minimum install for a 1/2 inch glass with SF12 laminate and film. We recommend to most of our customers that they use a thin, as small as 3 mil safety film on the front of the glass to keep from the glass actually coming back and hurting anybody that's out front. As you can see here, the film barely bulges. what this film does is actually dissipates the energy of the pellets when they hit the glass and keeps them from ever getting through. Now again, we're going to emphasize that our product is not bulletproof, but it is highly resistant to handgun calibers and shotguns when it's put on a thick enough piece of glass, and that's anything over 3/8 of an inch. God, it got bright in a hurry. As you can see here, the 9mm from the MP5 submachine gun has also not penetrated the laminate. In some cases, we're even seeing where they captured the slug itself in under the glass, between the glass and the laminate. When you look on the back, we barely have a bulge on the back of it. Again, dissipating the energy so the slug never makes it through the glass. If somebody were to strike the laminate a second time, it may go through, but if you think about somebody behind this glass, it would have more than adequate time to get out of the way when somebody has attacked them. One more time, I think you'll agree that you would rather be behind the C3D laminated glass than you would behind plain annealed glass with no protection at all.